Do you see what was in the bucket on the posi track? It's pretty cool, and I got it for free. In case you couldn't tell, I got a free wood stove, and it's a really great one too. It's an old Fisher. I'm super excited about this. Originally, we were gonna do a masonry heater or some sort of a gasifier, rocket mass heater or something like that. But I just can't turn down free. We can always do one of those things later, but free means I can have this here and functioning and working now, which means come April, because we have to be out of here basically first or second week in April. So we have to be out of our current house and into this house in 4 months. A bunch of you have been asking, how's the house coming? The answer is, it's coming. We got some stuff done. We got the roof done, which was a really huge thing. We didn't get much of the other things on that big list done. A lot of the stuff on that list is actually pretty easy to do, so thankfully it's not gonna be, some of that stuff won't be a ton of work. But why have we not gotten this all done, you might be asking yourself? That's a really good question. I don't like making excuses, generally, so it's partially just me not getting it done. And the other thing is, we kind of just ran out of money. I had a customer who stiffed me on an invoice. It was a pretty big invoice, and we were planning on using all of that money to fix up the house. So we're just a little behind on the funds, and if you don't have money to do stuff, it's a minimal amount of things you can do. There are a handful of things I could have done that wouldn't have cost any money. Probably should have gotten those things done. But 4 months we have to go. I'm gonna get this stove in there right now. Oh, and I also got something else that's really cool that I wanna show you in just a minute. So what's the other really cool thing that I got? I got some studio lights. They're LEDs, and they're gonna make working over here way easier to film because it's dark inside and there aren't lights. And yeah, so really excited about that. Nice LED lights. That was an accident. The door just fell off. Let's try to get this inside. It's getting dark, so I'm gonna try to do that right now. Like I said, this thing weighs 400 or 500 pounds. I've got basically 2 steps I have to get it up and over. I think I'm just going to set down some sort of piece of wood around here as a plank or something and just try to roll it right up there. So, I don't know. Let's see how it works out. Alright, let's see if we can do this. It's only 500 pounds. Well, that worked surprisingly well. I didn't think that was gonna be that easy. I thought it would be really difficult, but it wasn't. And you'll just have to forgive me for my dynamic shadowing. I don't really know how to use these lights yet. I think 2 are important. That's why I bought 2. But I only have 1 up. So anyway, if the lighting is driving you nuts, it's okay. We'll get it figured out. All right, let's get it inside. Let's move it right where it needs to go, or approximately where it needs to go. And then I think we're gonna go back home and make some fermented food. Set it down. All right. How do you possibly work with these super duper bright lights? They're like crazy bright. I have it like way turned down. That's even better, huh? Hopefully. Well, I got it in here, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it here for now. I'll just leave it strapped on there and it can stay right where it is. It's gonna go right here in the living room. This is gonna be the future living room. This is gonna start moving really quickly here. So we're gonna try to get a few things done. We'll show you that. I'll definitely come over here and give you a tour, and then things are gonna be like every day over here. Every night, I'm gonna try to get over here every night after I'm done working and get some stuff done on this house. We're really excited. We know we're in here no matter what. So we're out in April, whether we have this done or not. We might be more rustic camping than living in a home if I don't hurry up. All right, exciting. Anyway, I'm super stoked about this stove. It's a Fisher stove. Again, very in high demand. A lot of these stoves are selling for $1,000 to like $5,000, you know, and these things are 30 years old. And I got it for free. Our neighbor, who's been a friend of the family for, you know, friend of my dad's for 50 years, called my dad and asked if he knew anyone who wanted to buy it. And when he found out I wanted it, because he wanted like a couple $100 for it, I said, sure, I'll take it. Because you can't find any stove for a couple $100. And when he found out it was me who was gonna end up using it, that we were gonna use it in this house, he said, oh, it's free. You just come over and get it and you can have it. So what a blessing, huh? That's such a cool thing to have things like that happen. It makes you definitely feel like you're being looked out for. So, all right, ready? Movie magic, teleportation. 1, 2, 3. All right, well, we're here and we're about to get started on doing some fermentation, and I'm gonna show you what we're doing. We're not masters at lacto-fermentation, but I've increased my protein intake a lot lately and really cut down on starches. So I want to make sure that I am getting enough lactobacillus and other type of lactic acid bacteria, because those bacteria actually help kill the bacteria that you can get overgrown if you eat primarily meat. Something to think about. If you're a person who's eating mostly meat, definitely should look into the science behind supplementing your diet with fermented foods. Very important. Okay, because all those bacteria that can kind of get overgrown if you eat a high protein diet are actually ones that cause cancer in your stomach and everything, all sorts of nasties. All right, so we're about to get started with the lacto-fermentation. I figure I better explain lacto-fermentation really quick to you in case you don't know. Basically, there's a bunch of different ways to ferment things. One of them is to create a anaerobic environment that has a very high salinity. What ends up happening when you lacto-ferment something is you're putting something in water, which makes it anaerobic. There's no oxygen there that it can use. And you're increasing the salinity by putting salt in, and by doing that you can allow these good bacteria like lactobacillus and a bunch of other ones to proliferate. And when they do that, they basically eat on the vegetable or the whatever you're fermenting, lacto-fermenting, and they are putting lactic acid into the environment around them, which is why sauerkraut is sour. Okay. Is that a decent explanation? I think so. Okay. All right, so we really only need a couple things to do this. We need salt and you need some sort of vegetable. We're gonna do some sauerkraut. Then the other thing you need is a container and water. So we're gonna be using this container. This one just had olives in it. We're gonna put the cabbage in here. I don't wanna have to have multiple containers. So we're just gonna do this one container. we hope you enjoyed a little bit of our day, and
costume change. It got late. I got into my jammies already.
Oh.
What? Guess what that is?
This is our hard cider. All right, leave the yeast in the bottom. Busy.
Can I have a little sip?
No, honey, it's alcohol.
All right, well, we're gonna end for the night. We appreciate you. Also, let you know, we are going to be heading to Arkansas in a week for Christmas with Jess and Maya from Roots and Refuge and Ben and Meg from the Holler Homestead.
Yep.
All three of our families are getting together. We're super excited to be coming down there to see all of them. So, yeah, this next week's gonna be a little bit busy.
A little crazy.
But expect to see another video from us this week yet, and we'll definitely be releasing at least 2 videos while we're down in Arkansas. So.
And we probably will be live.
We will be live,
with
yes.
Roots and Refuge and the Holler Homestead.
Yes.
While we are in Arkansas.
Yep. Exactly, which will be really cool as well.
Yeah.
So.
And if you haven't subbed to either of those channels, please go check out Roots and Refuge and the Holler Homestead.
Absolutely. Very, very good friends, very good people. Okay. All right. Well, for tonight, see y'all later.